Welcome to my channel. This is an indication of some of the things that I cover on a regular basis in my videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so, and don't forget to click the little bell so that you'll get notified of future videos. Please feel free to share my videos on your social media, and I hope you enjoy the video which follows. Hello everybody. 7 years ago, I made a short video and just titled it Pond Life. It has now got over 100,000 views, 104,000 or something like that. It seems to go by fits and starts or whatever. For a long time it doesn't get viewed very much, and all of a sudden it sort of takes off again, and I've been noticing in the last 2 or 3 weeks that it's getting quite a few views. It's just the ambient sound and video clips that I took around the pond. It's in a stone quarry gravel pit, a place that has large mountains of crushed stone. Angel loves to climb to the top of those and look down at me. And what's always impressed me about the way the video has been received is the number of school teachers that have either asked permission or just told me that they are using that video in their class, and how much their students have enjoyed it. They don't have to ask permission. It's out there on YouTube. You can post it anywhere you want to and watch it anywhere you want to. Anyway, at the end of this particular video, I've put the pond life video again with just ambient sound. And for those that haven't seen it, it's like I said, it's 7 years ago, so a lot of you probably weren't subscribed to me 7 years ago. This was a particularly hard summer on the pond. We had absolutely no rain in July and August and most of September, and it was a hot, dry summer. The photograph that you're looking at here is, I think, about as bad as the pond got this summer. It went down to a few channels, and there's a large beaver dam. Not dam, there's a large beaver lodge in the middle of it. I don't see where they had to make a dam anywhere. It's a pond that was there before they arrived, but there are several clips here showing the beavers. And right up to the present day, when we had a day and a half of heavy rain here, and the pond is looking much better. So did a few drone clips and whatever of the pond, and there are numerous little clips here of what the beaver have been up to this summer. So I thought you might enjoy it, and as I said, the very last clip here is the original video, just called Pond Life. Give you an idea of how dry it's been. The pond is gone, basically down to a puddle. You could wade across it anywhere. Poor old beaver, their lodge is completely exposed. We need the fall rain. The last couple of days we have had a shower or two during the night, both days, so hopefully one of these days we'll get a real rainstorm out of it. I don't see it now that I've got the phone out, but there was a very large beaver swimming in the little channel of water there. There's 3 ducks taking off. There's the beaver. Hidden against the shore there, sort of in the shadow, looking like a log floating. I guess they're still here. There comes another one. I think 2 is the most I've ever seen at one time, so I guess they're still here. What drew my attention first is that beaver was over putting a stick into the pile of sticks there for winter, and the stick was waving around in the air. He was down below somewhere in the water.
Actually, I just saw the stick move again. It must be a different beaver that's doing that. There comes another one, so that's two. That stick's still wobbling around. There must be a third one, I guess. Oh, there comes a third one here. If that's the case, it must be four. You can see the stick, it keeps popping straight up in the air and somebody down below pulling on it, getting it weaved into the other branches so it won't go anywhere. It's trying to get up on top of the ice, but it's too heavy, it keeps breaking through. Or maybe that's the idea, is trying to break the ice anyway. Another one just went over by the end of the lodge there. I don't realize how big they are till you see them out of the water. He's going under. I think he was just trying to break the ice up. Well, Angel and I have been out with the drone. I think got some decent drone footage to add to this video. I won't know until I get back home and get a chance to look at it. I don't know if you can see them over there at the back or not. I have several clips, 2 clips anyway, that show this flock of Canada geese. We had a day and a half at least of pretty good rain. A lot of heavy downpours, and other than that, a pretty constant rain. And it did a wonderful job on the pond. And the pond will continue now to get more water in it. Because it is a pond, it means it's in a low-lying area. And the water or rain that fell on the forest, on the higher areas around it, will eventually all drain down into the pond because the trees aren't using any water. They have no leaves or anything on them. So it will get even deeper, but as of right now, it's looking really good. I've been worried about my beavers, how they would make out this winter. Right in front of us there, that is the lodge, and I have some pretty good footage of it, I think, on the drone video. But they make that thing bigger every summer. That's got to be 8-10 feet tall now, and it must have a spread of close to 15 to 20 feet. I believe there's at least 4 adult beavers living in it. Strange thing is, I come out every spring. I'm here almost, well, I don't know, I wouldn't say daily, but I'm here several times a week with Angel. It's one of our favorite places to walk. She's right here with me now, doing some exploring. Because I can let her off the leash out here. There's nothing that can bother her, and she just really enjoys herself. So I never see young beavers. I'm sure they must have young ones. I guess they have them in late winter or whatever inside the lodge, but I never see them. I keep hoping to see them, bring them out someday, but whenever they do that, it must be at night when I'm not here, I guess. Anyway, I will get this uploaded. Those are the large mountains of crushed stone that I keep talking about. Angel loves to go up on top of those and look down at me, playing king of the mountain, I guess. But let's have a look at the drone videos.
Well, I think there are 4 short clips that I'm using here that I took with the drone. The drone is just taking off at this point, but the first thing I'm going to fly over is a small flock of Canada geese. They've been in the pond now for about a month every time I go out there. I think you can see 5 initially there, but as the drone goes up and moves off to show you the rest of the pond, you see 4 more. So there's at least 9 there today. Perhaps a 10th one is off somewhere by itself. I thought when I put the drone up that it would probably frighten them and they would fly. They didn't even look up at it because it was maybe 100 feet above them or so, but still it makes that buzzing sound which doesn't seem to annoy them at all. The ponds are really in three sort of distinct ponds, but separated by little bits of land, and the last one that I'll show you is where they blasted out a large quarry and it filled in with water. But altogether, I would say the pond somewhere between a half and 3/4 of an acre, and looking much better with water in it. This is flying directly over the beaver lodge. The brush that you can see there in the water, that's part of their winter supply. I don't know if they put some inside the lodge as well or not. That is the lodge that we're looking at there. But they always put that area of fresh cuttings outside of the lodge. I assume they can swim out under the ice and get it when there's ice, and when they can get onto the surface, they still eat what's above the ice there, I guess. What I'm trying to do now is to get the drone down to show you a closer look at the lodge, but of course I got distracted again by those geese going by. This short clip is looking directly down on top of the lodge. Once again, you can see the area of fresh cuttings that they have put in the water there, attached to the bottom or whatever, so they won't drift away for their winter supply. Now, this is quite close to the pond that I just showed you, but it's a rock quarry that was blasted out. This is only about a 5-minute walk or so from my house. I was home the day that they blasted this, and it was an amazing, earth-shattering experience. Some of the large stones that blew out of the hole when they blasted it they probably weigh 5 or 6 tons. It's quite deep. The man who owns the quarry told me that his son is a scuba diver, and he says it's 20 feet deep. What follows next is the pond video, the original one with just ambient sound. Thank you very much for watching.